So, today I'll be talking about some tips and tricks to do or finish your homework faster. In your student life, as it is, you get very less free time and you do not want to spend all your time in doing your homework. You also want to play and do some extracurriculars like drawing, playing music, learning a new instrument. So, homework for students seems like a burden sometimes. But it is a compulsory thing to do. No matter how much you dislike homework, you need to complete it. Most of the students are engaged in other activities such as after school jobs, taking hobby classes, or going to tuitions. So you rarely find the time to finish your homework. So here are some tips that I'll be telling you to finish your homework faster. If you're thinking about looking for tips to do your homework faster, take a look at some of the ones I am going to tell you. Firstly, you should plan and organize. Homework for students is something that requires planning. When you plan your work according to the time available to you, you increase the chances of completing it on time. So you make the most of the time that is available to you. Also, sometimes you can allot a particular time to a particular task and the duration in which you need to accomplish it. A homework helper can also be used for planning. Start your homework as soon as you reach home. So before you get tired or become lazy, you should do your homework as soon as you reach home. Eat something after you reach home, relax for a while and complete your homework as fast as possible. Secondly, whenever you start your homework late in the evening and continue it till night, it becomes harder to concentrate because you're tired. You also need sleep for the next day, so you need to prepare well. Some students wait until the next morning to complete the assignment. While this is a very bad decision to make, this can degrade the quality of your work and also tend to rush you through it. Make a plan for the homework. Instead of picking up any book at any random time or doing whatever homework you find at your nearest place, you should firstly decide what homeworks you have and which one is the hardest one. You should start with the hard ones and keep the few easy ones for later. Work according to your list and keep crossing off assignments until you are entirely done with everything. Sometimes a task might take longer than you previously estimated, so keep a little more time. Plenty of homework help online is readily available. Take at least 5 to 10 minutes to plan out your work. Collect all your supplies. No matter how much you try to stick to your plan, you will not be able to accomplish it if you do not have your supplies ready. You should keep your scales, your pencils, erasers, everything in your backpack or at least near you. Before actually sitting down to your work, make sure your books, your other stationery items are there on your table. Keep textbooks of different subjects in different sections of your bookshelf so that you're very organized and you know which one to pick. Prioritize of tasks for homework assistance. In order to avoid last minute hassles with assignments, make sure that you prioritize your work. One way to assign priority according to the due to date that you need to submit them. The ones that are you need to submit early, you need to do them earlier. Another way to prioritize is to see the length of the assignment or the amount of work that has been given. The earlier you finish them, the more relieved you will be. So you do not procrastinate more. If you procrastinate, you will be more tense. So whenever you have a lengthy assignment that you think it's impossible to complete, you need to start at a very early stage so that you can do it a little every day and finish up by time. How to focus on homework. One of the most common ways to keep your homework lingering through the day is to lose focus. So you need to concentrate on the task that you're doing right away and you tend to stick to the same thing for hours. Keep in mind once you complete your work, you will have as much fun you want. So concentrate while you're doing. Your work area. Your work area must be clean and calm. If you do your task sitting on your bed, you will feel more lazy and thus you will feel sleepy. When you feel drowsy, it breaks your concentration. Make sure that your surrounding is well lit, you have good lighting. You should not lose focus and because it causes strain in your eyes. Isolation. Sometimes having a lot of people in the room or playing TV in the room causes a lot of distraction. It always distracts your mind to the other thing. It is one of the easy ways to get your homework done fast. That is to be in isolation. Make sure that you cannot hear TV or people who are there in your house. Do not receive calls, answer texts, or be related to any kind of social media. Let your friends and family know that that part of your day is totally assigned to your homework and so that you can do it completely efficiently. Work on the clock. When you have prescribed duration for each of your tasks, make sure you stick to the timetable. When you work around the clock, you estimate chances of losing focus or getting distracted. When you follow and practice this regularly, you can keep track of what subjects take more time and which topics you get more stuck on. Be careful while taking help online. Sometimes referring to notes and textbooks is not enough. You also need to research on the internet and look up for information. So this is quite helpful, but also it could be a really difficult task to get the actual information that you really need. One can get lost on the huge net that is available. One way to avoid this is by noting down the information you need to look up. Once your homework session ends, you can search for the other information later. If you need to use your computer and do your homework simultaneously, there are specific applications that help you to stay focused and avoid distractions. Like this Self Control and Freedom are two apps that are meant for helping students to stay focused during study hours. Keeping yourself motivated. This is one of the very important tasks because students tend to lose motivation, perseverance. Therefore, it if you have motivation, you have energy which directs and sustains you. Motivating yourself works when you're determined to achieve good grades. You should always think how happy you will be when you get good grades. Setting a reward. Before starting an assignment, you need to set a reward for yourself. If you complete your homework according to your plan, you will treat yourself with a chocolate or something like that. Once you complete your homework, you do what makes you happy. Go to a friend's place, eat your favorite snack, or play the video game that you like. This rewarding behavior will act as a stimulator, as a motivation for your next homework session, and also improve the quality of your work. Hints on how to complete homework in no time. Keep taking small, regular breaks so that you keep fresh during every time you sit down to do your assignment. Instead of doing your assignment at a stretch, divide your work. Trying to focus on one thing for long hours will be very difficult. So always keep different subjects together for short amounts of time. Healthy snacking. Do not binge eat or eat unhealthy food. Always try to have a good healthy habit of eating food. Avoid sodas, avoid foods that are junk. Sugar can provide you instant energy but also can cause you to feel tired. So, apple juice, citrus fruits, celery sticks are very important choices to make. Once you start following a clock, you will have enough time to complete your homework. Suppose you take 10 minutes to complete a math problem. Next time, try to complete it in 5 minutes or maximum of 7 minutes. So it will increase your efficiency. Drop the time limit. Try to be good at what you're doing. Firstly, you will take more time, but eventually you should be able to do it in less time. Stop procrastinating, which is very, very important. You should always start to do your work today and also not keep your work for the last minute. If you completely skip homework for a day or two, you risk breathing a rhythm of work. In order to maintain your efficiency, it is essential to keep in touch. Stop procrastinating. Doing something each day will help you build a routine. Homework is not merely something that needs to be dealt with. It is something that increases your efficiency, your way of performing in exams, and also helps you grade better. With simple organization strategies, boosting your willpower, keeping yourself motivated, and following a strict timetable can help you achieve this goal. And it will help you and stop you from completing your home assignments quickly and efficiently. Thank you for watching.